Hello friends, welcome to yet another amazing session of Wisdom Zone, and this is Shubro. And friends, today I have a very important video because today I'm gonna discuss common speaking mistakes with singular and plural nouns, and this video is extremely useful for all of you, especially if you want to speak correctly and create a good impression. So it is my earnest request to all the viewers, please watch this video carefully to learn how you can overcome your mistakes with singular and plural nouns. And it is my request to all the viewers, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. So friends, welcome back once again to this extremely useful video on common speaking mistakes with singular and plural nouns. And in today's video, I am going to show you some common speaking mistakes normally people make, and I'm going to show you how you can overcome them, and also I'll discuss about singular and plural nouns also. And let me tell you, I have observed as a trainer that people tend to make some common mistakes, and these mistakes are very common with singular and plural nouns. And while speaking, most of the time people make this, and sometimes while writing also. It is not only made by beginners or intermediate level users, but also people who are advanced level users, they also commit these mistakes. So they are very common and sometimes we tend to overlook them. So without further ado, let's get started. So as you see friends, the first mistake which is commonly made is on your screen, children's. So obviously children's is totally incorrect. So as you see the sentence here, some children's are playing outside. So let me tell you, children is already the plural form and the singular is child. So here you don't have to add s, but most of the time people tend to add s and say some children are playing outside, which is totally incorrect. So as you see the correct sentence, obviously the correct plural form is children, child is singular and children is plural because it is an irregular plural noun. So here we don't have to add s, children is already plural. So the correct sentence is on your screen, some children are playing outside. Don't say some children are playing outside, or don't use children's. So you can use apostrophe, but you cannot add normal s like this way and say children's, because children is already plural. And let me show you another common mistake which you see on your screen, that is child's or child's. Again it is also incorrect because child is singular and the plural is children, so you cannot add s or es and make it plural, because plural of child is children, not childs or childs. So as you see, this is a common mistake people make. There are 20 childs in the class, so sometimes people tend to use this term childs, which is totally wrong. So the correct sentence is there are 20 children in the class. So do not use childs like this way, but yes, you can use apostrophe. As you see the next example on your screen, his child's name is Tim. So we can add an apostrophe s after child, but we cannot add normal s and say childs, because child is singular and it's irregular plural noun and the plural form is children. So if you want to say plural, then you have to say there are 20 children, and it's singular, there is a child. So this is a very common mistake. I hope it's clear. So up next we will go to the next one, that is men's and women's. Again, these two are totally incorrect. Let me show you. There are 4 men's and 5 women's in the room. This sentence is totally incorrect because, as I already mentioned, you cannot use men's or women's, because men is already plural and women is already plural, so you don't have to add s. So the correct sentence is on your screen, there are 4 men and 5 women in the room. So that's the correct sentence, because it is again an irregular plural noun. Singular is man and plural is men. Similarly, as you know, singular is woman and plural is women. So we don't have to add s. It's wrong, but we can add apostrophe s when you want to talk about something related to someone. As you see the example, he wants to buy men's perfume. So here I'm using apostrophe s, not adding a normal s. You can obviously add an apostrophe and say men's perfume, women's garment. That's correct, but we cannot say there are 4 women's or there are 5 men. So they are incorrect. There are 4 women and 5 men. They are already plural. I'm quite sure it's clear, and I'm quite sure next time you won't commit this mistake. Up next, we will see the third one. This word is also commonly mistaken, and we use this term teeth quite often. It is also incorrect. As you see the example, he has white teeth. It's totally wrong. Again, it's an irregular plural noun. It is already plural. This is an irregular plural noun, and singular is tooth and plural is teeth. So he has white teeth. Okay? And the singular is tooth. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Please don't add s after teeth because it's already plural and singular is tooth. Up next, we will see the next one, which is very important. As you see here and hairs. So here there is a common confusion, and please focus on this because I'm going to discuss a very important topic here, because I'm only mistaken. As you see the example, he has brown hairs. So this sentence, I hope you have seen, he has brown hairs. This sentence is incorrect because to describe an entire head covered with individual hairs, hair is treated as a single object or group. That's why it is referred to singular. So here I have to just use hair, not hairs, because you have to describe an entire hair covered with individual hairs, right? So here hair can be treated as a single object or group. So he has brown hair. So I'm quite sure it's clear. This is the right one and this is correct. Here I am using hair as a single object or group. That's why we have to refer it as a singular form. So obviously I have to use hair, not hairs, okay, because I'm talking about a single object or group as a whole. So we don't have to add s because I'm talking about the entire head covered with individual hairs as hair. As a single object or group I'm using here, so I don't have to add s. So as you see, he has brown hair. It can be gray hair, curly hair, blonde hair. A person can have curly hair also. He has curly hair, not curly hairs, because I'm talking about a single object group and the function is of a singular form. As here is used to refer the entire head as a mass noun, or we also say uncountable noun. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So I'm just using it as a mass noun, so I don't have to add s. If I add s, it becomes incorrect. So let me show you the second one, which is also commonly mistaken. This type of sentence is often used. I saw 4 black hair on the table. Here this is also incorrect because here they are countable because I'm talking about 4 and not used as a mass or uncountable noun. So you have to count them 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have mentioned the number. So the correct would be I saw 4 black hairs on the table. So that's the correct here. I'm quite sure it's clear. So when you are just considering as countable, when you are giving the numbers, that time you have to use hairs, right? That's the plural form. And when you are using that as uncountable, as a mass noun or uncountable noun, you're talking about a group as a single object, then you have to use hair. So as I already mentioned the previous sentence, like he has brown hair, he has blonde hair, or he has curly hair. So like this, when you're trying to describe numbers, right, when you are using numbers, then like 4, 5, 6, it's countable, then you have to use hairs, you have to add s. That means I saw 4 black hairs on the table, not 4 black hair. Up next, we will focus on the next common mistake that is made. As you see, that is related to this word persons. So it is totally incorrect in general sense if you're using. So as you see the example, there are 5 persons in the living room. The sentence is incorrect because it is also an irregular plural noun. So person is singular and plural is people. So the correct sentence should be there are 5 people in the living room, not persons. But we can sometimes use persons, but it is used in some specific situations. Let me tell you, and please focus on this. It is correct only in terms of legal context. That time we can use persons, right? In case of notice, when you're giving a legal notice, so that time we can use persons, not in other sense. In general sense, we cannot use persons. That's incorrect. We have to use people. Like there are 5 people in the living room, because I'm talking about 5 people in general sense. But as you see the next example, any person or persons found in insubordination of the court order will be detained. So here I can use persons because I'm conveying a legal message. A legal message is given here. A notice is given. So in case of legal context or legal notice, we can only use persons. And in case of rest, like I saw 5 people, not persons. Okay, there are 4 people standing outside, not 4 persons standing outside. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Try to remember it. It's very important and it is commonly mistaken also. So up next we will see the next one, number 6. This is also commonly mistaken. Informations. It's totally incorrect. As you see the example, I want some informations. It is totally incorrect because information is uncountable noun, so we don't have to add s. It is really uncountable. So the correct is I want some information, not I want some informations. So the next one is also important, as you see on your screen. Let us turn our attention towards the last one, as you see on your screen, that is deers. And also in case of some other animals like sheeps, so it's totally incorrect to say deers or sheeps because again it is an irregular plural noun, and deer or sheep, it does not change, right? Both of them, they remain the same. The plural is deer and singular is also the same, that's deer. And same with sheep, it's same in plural, so sheep remains sheep. So as you see the example, I saw 3 deers and 2 sheep. Totally incorrect as it's an irregular plural noun, as the noun deer is both singular and plural, and same with sheep. So the correct one is I saw 3 deer and 2 sheep. So it does not change as it is an irregular plural noun, and in case of some irregular plural nouns, the plural form is the same as the singular. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. And next time, do not say that I saw 3 deers or I saw 3 sheep. I saw 3 deer, I saw 4 sheep. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear, and I'm quite sure next time you will not commit all these mistakes, especially using singular and plural nouns. And I'm quite sure this video is going to help you to overcome these common speaking mistakes with singular and plural nouns. And please go through this video, please go through the sentences and examples and comment below. And again, it is my request to all the viewers, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone to get this type of informative video. So stay tuned for further informative videos, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.